kind of a wallow Monday after I think Marcone was expected to win running away. I was poking fun at the potential Trump-Le Pen victory in the polls being wrong. Obviously, that guy was going to win running away, even though last-minute election hacking or Russians or this or that. It was the U.S. Over in France type of thing. So we're essentially flat today. But we are at this 2400 level, folks, and my strategic mindset. I went from cautiously bullish to neutral. Now I'm bearish, man. I think we head back down to this 50-day moving average. There simply isn't enough to propel this market higher. Here's what's not, though. Look at the VIX. The VIX is at a 9 handle. That's the lowest level literally since 2007, folks, since I was sitting in the Chicago Board of Trade. February of 2007. It was probably freezing my ass off, and it was 2007. Looked a lot younger. So when vol's cheap, you buy it. When it's expensive, you sell it. Can vol go lower? Yeah. But right now, the VIX is pricing in a sense, essentially everything is perfect. From there's no war in North Korea to oil at 45. Hey, no worries. There's just so much potential bad that can go wrong out there that the VIX at 9 is ridiculous. I looked at a bullish double vertical on VXX last week, and it went down even less than it is. But this is probably the long pole in the tent here, is the oil. OPEC. Remember, the market only cares about something when it cares, meaning we've been ignoring oil throughout this whole hope and change rally. Remember this? I call it the hope and change rally, not because of Obama, but because of Trump, right? Here's all the hope building in this market that Trump was going to do what he said he'd do. There's the first healthcare failure, and then third time is the charm. Last week, yay. The Senate already said, yeah, we're not even going to look at that thing. We just tore it up and we're starting our own. So the healthcare thing's not even close, folks. Mnuchin says we'll be lucky to get tax reform done this year, but most likely 18. So this whole rally, the Trump rally here, folks, it needs another leg higher. It needs some rocket fuel to go higher. And I don't think it's going to get it this week, especially we're going to start seeing some retailers a report this week. We saw tech earnings blow out. We saw financial earnings, okay, not with Goldman Sachs, but now it's time for the retailers. And with that just awful GDP print last Friday, I don't think the retail earnings are going to be good. Then we get retail sales on Friday going into the weekend. I'm not feeling it. When you fly nearly 3,000 hours in the F-18, you feel the airplane. When you've been doing this for almost a quarter of a century, you feel the market. We are way overextended here. I think oil is going to start rearing its ugly head here, and we're going to see some volatility climb back into the market here. Apple and Amazon today. You just can't keep these things down. Of course, I saw a bearish call spread on Amazon on Friday, and we get this huge pop today. But I'm holding that for those of you in the urgent alert service. I'm going to hold that for a little bit, just because this is a little much. And we'll talk about that tomorrow morning in our primary live trade brief. The weekly options trade I sent out to my members this morning that expired Friday, 15 contracts. It's the May 12th, 2410, 2415 bear call spread. Okay, so it's I'm selling 15 of the 2410s and buying as a hedge in case we have a rip your face off rally into Friday, the 2415 calls. Looking to leg into an iron condor. Obviously, this risk to reward ratio ain't the best, but we do have a 70% probability of making $1,100 this week just on this trade. But I'd like to, if we're going to keep wallowing around here and not make a head fake down to the 50-day moving average, I'm going to leg into an iron condor here, probably looking at the maybe the 2085, 2080. So if you're in my weekly option service, maybe take a peek at that one. We're going to do our joint primary live trade brief and weekly options brief tomorrow morning, since I had to host the timing research thing today at 1. If you're not a member in any of our services, just head to the homepage, topgunoptions.com. Scroll down and go with the ski slope, folks. Beginners, retirement, intermediate is the front and the back months, and advanced incorporates our weekly options trading. Okay? And we had 3 shots, 3 kills last week, or 2, whatever it was. We've been absolutely nailing it in our weekly option service recently, folks. So we got a lot of happy members here. Okay, I got to run. Happy hunting. Make sure you hatch. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see my members tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.